Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. I want to apologize to any of the signs that did not receive an April reading. It was because certain things came up, the equipment would work and other things of that nature. So moving forward, each reading will be a 30 days from now reading. So even though the title may say for May or for June, whenever you click on that or listen to that reading, it'll be for 30 days moving forward. So even if you click on this video in the future in December, it'll still apply for the energy because nothing's by coincidence. But just so you know, there'll be monthlies, but it'll be 30 days moving forward. So let's get into the reading. Bye. Hi Leo, welcome to your next 30 days reading. I went ahead and meditated on your sign. There's a card that is popping up. Meditated on your sign, and I got this image of you having to start at ground zero, and I got the message of it's okay to have a fresh start. It's okay to start from the beginning. And then I thought about this movie. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. I think it's called The Intern, but it stars Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway, and the whole premise is that Robert De Niro starts working again, and he ends up working for someone who's young enough to be his daughter, Anne Hathaway. But he's been working, obviously, and running his own business for years, and then all of a sudden he has to come in at this age as an intern. So I get the message that some of you may have been the best at certain activities or in a certain industry, and now for whatever reason you may be switching jobs, or you may be actually, I get the image, some of you may be getting out and becoming entrepreneurs. You may have been working for a company for years, and then you have to break out on your own and become your own business, and business may be moving slow for you. And I get the message that basically now you have to start from nothing but your willpower and talent. And then I pulled the card for the overall energy for the next 30 days. You got the Daughter of Wands. I'm using the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcana, and the Daughter of Wands isn't a traditional card in the Rider-Waite Tarot, so I have to read up on it and study it. So it basically is very similar to the energy of the Fool. You have so much ambition, so much willpower, so much I can't think of the word I'm looking for. You're ready to move on. You've got this energy. You're ready to just like I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna start doing it. And the warning for that is, be sure you're making the proper choices. Be sure you're not being too naive. Be sure you have planned this out thoroughly. And it's okay to start from ground zero and work your way up, because eventually you're going to use your power that you have of being a Leo, and you are going to attract the attention of every client, sponsor, buyer, whatever. You're going to bring in the people, but you have to do the work leading up to that. Okay, so now I just need to shuffle. I'm shuffling your cards, waiting for them to come out. I've actually been shuffling for about a good 3 minutes, more than that. So I get the sense that things may be moving slow around you right now. It's not moving as fast as you like it. I'm looking over, I'm uploading other videos, so if I look over to the side, don't worry. Here we go. First card, Nine of Cups. That's a good card, too many. You could have received, many of you could have used the last new moon that we had for some manifestation work, and it could have worked in your favor. I get the sense too, the storyline I just told you, if it doesn't apply to you on a work financial standpoint, it could apply to you in love. And what I mean by that is, some of you could have left a long-term relationship, and I don't think on bad terms, just you two were ready to move on, and you've been in that relationship for so long, you don't know how to be single anymore, or how to enjoy singlehood, or how to enjoy doing things by yourself, going out by yourself, going to dinner by yourself. So some of you could be learning how to be single again. And instead of being sad about that or being angry about that, use that to, you know, explore yourself and who you are and your hobbies and the things you love. Use this time to work on yourself too. Like I said, the big thing is to enjoy yourself. So you, when you go into the next relationship, you know who you are. Okay. So yes, you've got the Nine of Cups. You've got the Nine of Cups, the Moon card, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Wands. So yes, some of you could have been using could be reaping the benefits of a recent or I guess 6 months for some reason of a new moon or full moon, and you're starting to see this Nine of Cups and just this good fortune come in. And I get the sense that there's still a bit of confusion around you. It's like I get the feeling of, what do I do now? You got this Page of Wands, so that's definitely talking about communication coming in. This could be, from a work standpoint, it's going to be a new client, a new sponsor, a new a buyer, or this could be someone contacting you from a relationship standpoint, and you don't know what to do. For some reason, I get this feeling of confusion around you. You've got the Hangman here. You could be dealing with you could actually be dealing with the Pisces, because the Moon card and Hangman are both here. And with this Two of Wands here, you're trying to make, what choice do I make? Do I jump right back into something, or do I, slightly similar to what Cancer was going through in their previous reading. So if you have a Cancer in your chart, please be sure to check them out. You're trying to figure out, what exactly do I do now? Like, do I take this opportunity and reach out to them or to talk to them, or do I just kind of keep going with the flow of being alone or being single? Let's see. Things are definitely moving slow around you, and it's not a bad thing. I think it's more so the universe telling you to cool out, telling you to enjoy this moment. Many of us are at home right now during this pandemic. Thank you to all those who are out there on the front lines. But many of us are at home. If you are one of those people at home with feeling bored, this is the universe opportunity to tell you, this is the universe telling you to take this opportunity to relax, to clear your mind, to think, to be creative, just kind of enjoy your own company. You know what I mean? You got the Emperor here, so you could be dealing with an Aries. But I get the sense that you're being hard-headed. I don't know why, because the Emperor is, like I said, Aries, so stubbornness, the Ram. But I get the sense that you're being hard-headed and you're trying to move too quickly. And it goes back to that Daughter of Wands energy, where she talks about, don't be, be happy for change, be happy to have ambition, but don't be naive in your actions. You got the Two of Cups here, so definitely there's a chemistry around you. Like I said, it could be dealing with a Pisces or a water sign in general. You're feeling this chemistry here, but I still get that sense of confusion. You're like, do you want to move forward on this? I love how almost every reading is a love reading. That's not my intentions, but hey, love is in the air for all of you. Yeah, I get the feeling that there's a chemistry, and you're a bit confused on it because you have the Two of Cups here and you've got the Two of Wands. So 22 is significant for 2, and 22 is significant for you this month. And you got the King of Swords. I see how this is playing out. You could be dealing with another air sign. Oh, some of you could be having to choose between two people. And you have, and you have a connection with both of them. Or chemistry with both of them. You could be dealing, one could be a Pisces, one could be an air sign. You got the Emperor here. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus or Virgo. Or this, I get the sense this could be, okay, I see it. I see it here. You could either be the Emperor or the Empress right now. I still get the feeling of stubbornness. But you are trying to choose between two partners, two people. One I think is specifically a Pisces, but it could be a water sign. The other being air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And the thing is, you've got a chemistry with both these people, but you're confused because you're like, which direction do I go? And this is something you've been trying to manifest for a while now. That's why that's why you have the Nine of Cups and the Moon card coming out here. I get the scenario, you receive communications from both these people, like almost simultaneously, like within a couple of days apart, or the same day possibly. And now you're like, how do I move? Which one do I go towards? Like, which one should I move towards? But I get the sense that if you take too long to make a choice, or make a choice, it could hurt you in the long run. You've got the Five of Cups here, and I said that because you do have the Hangman here, and I'm getting the energy of in the reversal. So you're along with the Two of Wands, make a decision. You are definitely required to make a decision on how you like to move forward. Don't make the sad choice of stringing them along, both of them along, kind of dealing with both of them, thinking that over time you'll figure it out. I think the universe right now is asking you to take your pick. You better be lucky you got two. Some people can't even get one. You've got the Queen of Swords and the Death card. So right now you got the Emperor and the Empress, which is a divine union right there. Then you got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, which is another union right there. Then you got the Two of Cups. So you got a union coming. It's the choice is which one do you, because you got these two people, both partners are very they I won't say love, they think highly of you and they want to move forward with you. But the choice is, who do you feel will complete you? Who do you feel will be your second half divine union? You could be dealing with a Scorpio with the Death card here. I don't sense that this is death in literal, so I don't see the energy of death surrounding you. Thank you, universe. Let me see, what else message do you have for Leo for the next 30 days? What message do you have for Leo? Ooh, one moment. YouTube has got me messed up right now. Okay. What message do you have for Leo for the next 30 days? Two of Pentacles. Again, you've got to make a choice. You got to find some balance. And this is probably something that you've been losing sleep over at night. Who do I go to? I think your choice is you might want to stay single for a little while longer. Magician. You've been manifesting this union for a while now. Again, if you have heavy Aries energy around you, because you have the Magician and the Emperor. So one of these people could have heavy Aries in their chart, or you could have heavy Aries in your chart. You have the Queen of Pentacles also out right now. I get the sense that you are deciding not to choose anyone at this moment. And you might communicate that. And I get this scenario of where you're like, okay, I'm going to tell them I'm not going to choose any one of them right now, but I'm going to see who's going to keep being persistent, and that's the person I'll choose. So one of them may do the whole, they may hear the, okay, this, Leo doesn't want me right now, so they're going to walk away. Or somebody else is like, okay, I'm going to keep trying, and that's the person you're going to go after. That was like a weirdly specific reading. That's good though. since this seemed to be on the lines of romance, I'm going to pull a Dorian Virtue Romance Angel Oracle card to get more information. What message do you have for Leo? More information on this Leo reading. You got, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Let you see the cards. So yeah, I definitely get the sense that you feel the chemistry between these two people, but you still have the sense of confusion. So if I were to give some advice, my advice would be, I got the message of let it flow, Toni Braxton. My advice would be to communicate how you feel to both partners and see where that takes you. This Queen of Pentacles at first kind of threw me, but now I get why it came up. The thing about the Queen of Pentacles, I think it has to relate to the sign of Virgo, but even with any earth sign, the beauty of an earth sign is that they can sit and wait. They're patient. They know how to be patient. Sometimes they're not always patient, but for the most part, they know how to be patient. And I get the sense that instead of you trying to hurry up and make a decision, let the decision come to you. Let the answer come to you. Wait. See how each one of the parties or individual react, and then you will find your answer. But know that you are the prize. Know that obviously you are something that they want. You are a hot commodity, a rarity, and you have something that is sought after. And remember that you hold the power. Everybody has love readings. This is so beautiful. Yeah, like they say, let your friends help you. Talk this out with someone and give it a chance. Whichever one you choose or you end up moving forward with, give it a chance. It's gonna work out, because I get the sense of whichever one you choose, it will be a divine relationship. You got the Two of Cups here, you got the Emperor and the Empress here, you got the King of Swords and Queen of Swords. That should give you an idea of who you might choose. But and along with this nine of Cups, so whichever path you choose, it'll be a happy one. And that's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I hope that gave you some clarity, Leo. If it didn't, I hope you find someone who will give you a reader or some answer that will give you some clarity. If it did, be sure to like and subscribe. You can find me on Instagram at Goldess Tarot, and I will see you in 30 days. Bye.